Right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to people that's here on for the first time. I see a few new names. Our normal motivational call on Thursday is with Andrew. Andrew did a few calls on the basics of life. We started about 3 months ago, and then we decided to do a series of calls on revelations of life, where we started with Psalm 14 from the Bible, and then we carried on from there. Eventually ended up with communication, which took us 4 calls over 4 weeks to finish, because we lost Andrew on the third call somewhere around about minute 13. But anyway, we finished communication. Andrew is currently spending some time relaxing with his family after a long year. He's in the contracting business, so he worked hard. But he's not doing nothing. He registered for Seeds of Love, over 400 profiles in the last 10 days. So he's very busy up to early morning hours with me so that we can get the Seeds of Love people on board. There's 1,938 of them that needs profiles. Today, I'm just going to, last week we had a lot of you giving feedback on their weeks and how blessed they were and what interesting things happened with them. I'm going to do more or less the same today. Just one thing that I want to talk to you about before that, and that is basic manners. If I walk into a coffee shop and maybe the third or the fourth time that I see the same person, it means that normally we're there at the same time. I go to a coffee shop about once a week, except if we've got power outages. We don't have load shedding here because our substation explodes every time after the power comes on, but we do have power outages once in a while when there's faults on the lines or at the substation. Then I go sit in a coffee shop. If I see somebody 3 or 4 times there, then I'll go over and introduce myself. And after that, you keep on being polite to that person and greet him, even if you don't talk to him about anything except his life. Remember, communication, like Andrew explained, the first part of communication is to listen. And then after the listening comes the talking. In between, there's a little bit of absorbing that information that person shared. If a person can talk to you and he does 70% of the talking, then you can find out a lot about this person and about his background and what challenges he's got in life. And then you can have a more productive conversation with that person. Now, we got so intoxicated with modern communication on phones that even in a normal place, I walked into a Spur one day, and there were a young man and woman sitting opposite each other, both on their phones. And I asked them, who are you talking to? They were sending messages to each other while they're sitting opposite each other. I found out then that they were going to get married the next week. I said, this is not how you communicate. That's how intoxicated we got with phone communication. But now, unfortunately, for what we do, normal business life, normal work life, and all the things that we're involved in, like Gift of Legacy, we do need to communicate. And for that, there's groups, easy groups to work in, some on WhatsApp, some on Telegram. But we found from long ago, even through the first groups that I got added to, were maybe on the morning of the 11th of January of this year, where people are very negative and they are very, very rude. It is not so difficult to be polite. Say good morning when you send somebody a message, if it's a private message. If somebody don't respond, I can go check. I was over 1,200. I was just under 1,000 Telegram messages. That is not messages in messages. That is individual messages sitting there, 1,009 of them. I don't get to all the messages every day. I work from the bottom. If there's something urgent, call me. I'll call you back. I may not answer the phone because I'm on another phone call, but I'll call you back. So there's no reason to send me a nasty message on WhatsApp when are you answering my Telegram message? I will get to it. If it's urgent, phone me. I'll phone you back and find out what the challenge is where I can assist you with. That's how easy communication is. A lot of people in a few of the groups that I'm in this week got very much in a negative mode and very attacking. I don't have to explain anything to people what I do every day. It's none of my concern what people think about me. I know I'm doing the right things. Yes, it's good to ask questions to get more information, but ask it in the right way. Do it politely. Don't attack with a question. A question is there to get more information, to get yourself more informed, and to maybe assist other people who's too scared to ask a question. I found many times people in a group or on a Zoom call is too scared to ask a question. Send me a private message. I will answer it for you. Or type it out. But sometimes somebody asks a question which can help a lot of other people. If it's a very intelligent question and a good question, ask it. But be polite. That is the important thing. Be very, very polite when you communicate in groups. The way you communicate is a reflection on yourself. I always say to people when I do life coaching, I don't do much life coaching anymore. I don't have time. But if there's really a need, then people come through. I do it on the phone. I frequently tell them the way people treat you is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of themselves. We had a challenge. Is Lizette on here? Lizette is on. Where she's got issues at work with somebody giving her a very hard time. And I offered assistance. Get the students together so I can teach and train them on a Zoom call how to get this person to behave more normally and more polite. There's no reason to shout at people or to belittle people in front of other people. If you got a challenge with somebody and it's your junior or your senior at work, do that privately. You don't have to do it in front of other people. If you do attack somebody and you're the boss of that person or a manager of that person, you're just looking for attention. Basically, as that. All right, that's all I've got to say on that. Anybody wants to tell us about what a beautiful week we had? It's now the 29th. So the 22nd was a week ago. We had, in the meantime, a Christmas Day. And what is the 26th? Boxing Day. It changed now. Who knows what's the right name now for the 26th in South Africa? Anybody? Help me with the right holiday name for the 26th of December.
Ek dink is wel Valentynsdag. Ek weet nie of ek reg is, Stefan.
Day of Goodwill. Yes, wel Valentynsdag. Day of Goodwill. So as leer hierdie calls in Engels, jy sal moet leer Engels praat. Ek en jy sal moet 'n paar oproepe deur die week deurwerk sodat ek jou kan leer om Engels te gesels. Want jy gooi kort Afrikaans hierin.
Ai, ek is jammer.
Dit is all right. Ek dink die meeste mense verstaan. Die wat nie verstaan nie, ons sal vir julle vertaal op 'n stadium. All right, so is there anybody that wants to tell us about the week? I had a very blessed week. My cat got sick. I can't remember when. Was it Monday night? She came in with a lot of nasty colored fluids coming from her mouth. And then I put her on the bed. She stayed there till the next morning, but now she's fine again. She's chasing the whole world. She went outside this morning very early and she's all fine. So I'm blessed. My cat is healthy again. Without taking it to a vet, it's going to cost me 6,000 rands. Who wants to share something positive about the week? Or must I start nominating people? Jocelyn, you can start. Tell us about your week, please.
Ooh, Stefan. Stefan, no man, this time of the day in my head is only Afrikaans orientated. I can't even think in English. So you have to pass me. Thank you very much.
I'm not going to pass you. Tell us in 20 seconds what good thing happened to you this week.
You know what? I have a little pug. And for some reason, we don't actually know what really happened, but she got an ulcer on the one side under her ear, and it grew to her neck, and we were sure that we are going to lose her. And we were so afraid. We took her to the vet. She stayed overnight. They operated on her. She is now the lady in the house, good and well, and she is manipulating me to do everything for her, want the best of a chicken, and everything is nice. You know, I love that pug very much. It is my companion. So I am so happy. We did not go anywhere because of her illness, but now she's well, and she's the queen of the house again.
Good. That's good to hear. And that was more than 20 seconds. You see how easy it is to talk? It's good to hear the animals are doing well. All right, do we else want to share something that happened to them that was good? Who enjoyed Christmas? Nobody told me yet about all the interesting things that happened. Who had too much food to eat? That's the first question I always ask. This was the second Christmas where my mother was not here anymore. On Facebook, I saw the memories of the photos that came through on the last Christmas meal we had. Oh, it was beautiful. But luckily on that day, I didn't eat too much. Who wants to? Yeah, Rekhold, it's still good morning in America. Oh, you don't have a voice. No, I'll skip you then. We don't want to hear. You spoke too much. All right, does it got a hand up? Tell us what happened in your life,
No,
apart from new
I just want
plumbing
to say
supplies
that
that arrived.
I just want to say that we just have to be thankful, and thank goodness there are still some human beings in this world. If we look at the explosion in Boksburg, I'm on their WhatsApp group, and every day you see where the people ask for assistance, how many people actually go there and assist, and that we can still say, thank goodness we have our family with us.
Yeah, there was
Yes,
a nasty
it was a
explosion
terrible
in
tragedy.
Boksburg somewhere in the week.
Yeah, it was the
Really?
day before Christmas Eve,
Mm.
the morning of Christmas Eve. And I see the death toll has risen to 26, but thank goodness there's still people who care, and who care for those families, and who open their hearts to those families. And I think we should just, in the mornings when we wake up, just say thank you. Thank you that we've opened our eyes. Thank you that we can still see, smell, hear, taste. Thank you that we've got a roof over our head. And thank you for platforms like New Beginnings, like GL. Thank you for a person like Stefan that is willing to help us all get where we should be. I think we should be filling our gratitude jars more frequently than what we are doing.
That's true. We need
That's it from me.
say thank you for a lot of things. When we started the motivational calls with Nasreen, but she got too busy with other work, and we introduced gratitude jars. I made one, and then it got full, and I put the lid on, and then I made a second one, and I put the lid on. This is my third one. Let me show you. There's 3 different colors papers: yellow, purple, and blue. And every day, depending on what I want to be grateful for, I write something on a piece of paper. This is the third one. Let's see what purple is. Food. The previous night I was out of food, and the next morning my food delivery came. Here's a blue one. The crew on the submarine, because most of them don't give me too many hassles, except some of you who's on this call. And then we've got the yellow ones. Love. All the people that love me, and my cat that loves me. Always things to be grateful for and to be happy for. Thanks for that, Lizette. Anybody else wants to say something? there's still 20 people on this call and you don't want to share your good week with us. Michaela from Namibia, you can tell us what happened with you this week.
Well, I just wanted to, on the note, thank you, Stefan. I just on the note of Thanksgiving that Lizette started there. This has been in my heart for about a week now, and I've needed to say it, but I've been so busy in this whole week, actually, this whole month, the whole of December has been crazy in many ways. But I just want to express in particular to you, to Andrew, to Festina, and Liana is not on the call, but you are kind of the core people for me. I know that there are many others, but the four of you stand out very, very, very strongly. And I just wanted to say a very special thanks to you for the input that you guys put so selflessly and so, yeah, it's mind-boggling actually where you get the energy from and just how much you sacrifice of your time, of your energy, and just of your person, of your lives, of your families, just for us to have an opportunity. And I really, really want to say thank you. To me, the Festina, I have to say this, the 90-day challenge was a turning point. Thank you so very much. And I hope we're going to have another one in the new year. It did a huge turnaround for me personally, and especially my approach towards the submarine and GL in general. And then just Stefan, everything that you do and your generosity is just, it's mind-boggling. I have to say that. And then to Andrew, thank you so very much for the depth of insight and the heart that he just shares every time in the motivational calls. The same goes for Nazreen at the beginning. I learned so much. And then just Liana, I mean, in the midnight hour, this lady was working so often, continuously. And then, of course, the other rest of the admin team, which I'm not mentioning right now, but I'm thinking of Yanni as well, who is very, very, I mean, she's just like a butterfly on the wall, you know, like on the wallpaper type of thing. You don't hear her, you don't see her, but she's always there. And she's always polite, no matter what time. And I'm so grateful. I have to say it. You guys have made a huge impact on us as a team and on me as an individual. So thank you so very much. And may you be blessed in 2023 beyond all your expectations. That comes from my heart to you. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Michaela. Yeah, there's a lot of people on here who puts in a lot of effort, not only on Gift of Legacy, but on everything that they do in life. Bernice have been working like a mad woman the last few days because I keep on screaming, where's the next board that we need to fix? And we're getting there. Yeah, Festina also stepped up. First time I spoke to Festina was when she had an issue of a hacked account, and eventually she infiltrated our admin team and is assisting a huge amount. She's doing a lot of work. She's doing the auxiliary profiles. She's guarding profiles for other people, and she's managing profiles for a lot of charities as well. And people who can't log in. It's good. It's good. We've got a lot of people. I'm not going to name everybody. Everybody's playing a role. Who's this? Brex, I'm grateful. Yeah, it's tireless self-denial. That happens, but that's why we're here. I was meant to be, we don't have much time left. I was meant to be here till next year, August, with Gift of Legacy, but then it got extended because I've got a very clever friend who devised a lot of ways to keep on getting more people onto Gift of Legacy. So that gives me another few years that I need to work and train people to take over eventually. Right, is there anybody else? We've got about 2 minutes left that wants to add on something. I see Sharon up on as well. Sharon, I saw your name somewhere today. I don't know where. Oh, I sent you a link to register. That's one.
Yes. Hi, Stefan. Hi, everybody. I just want to also say that I'm very grateful for all my blessings today, in particular. And for the new year, I wish everybody well. And I am giving out jars of happiness to everybody that I know on the 1st, so that every week we can put in something that we're happy about, that's made it a positive thing. And at the end of the year, we need to all sit together and open up and be grateful for all our happy moments that we've had in the year that's just gone past. So I'd like to wish that on everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, very easy to make somebody's day better. Just greet a stranger and he'll feel better about himself. Very easy. Right, I am going to close soon because we're going to run out of time. For one other reason, this one just wants to record for 30 minutes. It shows 11 minutes left, but it gave me a 10-minute warning 10 minutes ago. Thank you for everybody that was on. Recording will be up very soon. Paula just mentioned, grateful for you all. Yes, Paula, I'm going to send you a link in the next 24 hours. Just register and send me a photo of the board so I can get you confirmed that's a sponsored position. Okay, there's a concern here. Quickly, let's check. I have received email about accounts I logged into the 22nd and they're up for deletion. Yeah, you get a warning mail on 7 days to go. So if you don't log in for 23 days, but I'll discuss login procedures and warnings on profiles being deleted on Saturday 1 o'clock South African time. I've got a general call concerning gift of legacy and all the lineages that I am involved in. So if you've got any specific questions, up on the Saturday call at 1. There is a few people that raise concerns, but so far everything that we escalated was proof that people didn't log in. There's a interesting thing about login, but I'll maybe do a small training call somewhere and post it on the YouTube channel. Right, then we're done for today. Can everybody unmute themselves and shout bye, and the recording will be up depending on upload speed, 20 to 25 minutes. Please subscribe to the
Goodbye from
YouTube
the Torres
channel.
family.
So, yes.
Sorry, no. Sorry,
Somebody-
Stefan.
Okay. Right, unmute and shout bye. And we'll see you on
Goodbye.
Thursday, on Saturday.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Yes, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.